bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens. Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Williams starting with the pass here. Intercepted. What a start. And the Lions are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, Brock, I highly doubt all the plays will go as well as that one. But this coverage starts off the game with a major W.
That's all you could ask for right there. You come out so focused, so dialed into your game plan. You start this game strong, and you quickly throw a wrench into their opening script on the other side. That starts to play head games, and it certainly gives your defense a ton of confidence.
He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Milton Williams making the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's Dak. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions parlay the interception into points. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
It is Tyler Loop now on for the extra point. Extra point sails through good. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. And they're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed left side there to Jennings. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. In big plays on that side of the ball, well, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately.
And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives them a first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Has him on the quick hitter. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. They're going to try to throw for it. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on first down.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
Dak now from the gun. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 13-0 lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions drive out to an early 14-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Needed a little more to reach the landing zone, so give them the ball at the 40-yard line. And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Has a man downfield, it's Jennings. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. complete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect.
Incomplete.
Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
They set up the screen here to Swift. And he's going to be right up against that line that they needed. Make it third and maybe a yard at most from the 34.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Off the play fake, Williams. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, because he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long for him here. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with second and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. On second down, Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Lions first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. That was Tannero McMillan he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Completes this one to Gray. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Yeah, there we go.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he gets him around 6 there. Brought down by Julian Blackman.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
38-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
First down, Williams. Drops it underneath, Swift. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10.
First down, Williams to throw. Hits him on the in route. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Third down, here's Williams. And the Lions are there to bring him down. Now the Lions calling timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Riley Dixon getting set to punt it once again. Starts his return from the 23. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Hey, 47! Yeah! 46!
First and 10. Here's Prescott. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he is down inside the 35-yard line. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Prescott on first and 10. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott looking for the end zone, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10. Their own 7-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Williams to throw on first. He's trying to push the field. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
He'll throw it. He's loaded another one up. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Lions do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Valus Jones now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
The Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now a toss. This is Jacobs. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
First and 10 from the 43. Handoff running left, Jacobs. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Godwin sent in motion right. Here's Jacobs again on second down. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Third down, here's Jones. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up. Now the field goal unit runs on for its second try tonight. This a 54-yarder.
54-yard attempt.
Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And the lead stays frozen at 14. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Williams from the gun. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens start the second half with some needed points. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Jones. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
The Lions take over first and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I think.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. That's complete. Here's Jones. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
And I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
From the gun is Prescott. Hits his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down now, ball at the 33.
First down, Lions.
Prescott here from the gun. This one falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Throwing again is Dak. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Prescott now on 3rd down. That one's good to Godwin. And he's going to be brought down into enemy territory now at the 46. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Yeah, here we go.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down. Now, it looks like one of the Ravens is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Dak now from the gun. Look at that power, deep left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Yeah, here we go.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture. And one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like forceps.
Yeah.
I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game. Well, with 2 misses on his ledger already, maybe a surprise. They let him try one from this distance. What a way to respond. What a way to move past those misses. Gets an absolute bomb for his first field goal of the game.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throw by Williams. Finds the in route, complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Vegas!
Williams on first down. Check down into the hands of Swift. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens making a 4-point game here in the 4th. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
Ravens, 14.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Gray now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First and 10, Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They gain 11 on that play, and the Lions have a first down.
Lions, first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Detroit.
First down, here's Dak. Completed to his running back. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Dak throwing again. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Yeah! Here we go!
Hand off here to Jacobs. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is second and 4. Dak to the air here. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And the Lions first down.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. To throw, Prescott. Running a screen now for Jones. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Lions have a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
We put a receiver in motion left. Jacobs running behind center. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game.
Ravens 14. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Hits him on the in route. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Working from the gun, Williams. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First down, Williams. Short pass brought in. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Second and 3 now. To the air yet again, Williams. It's caught beyond the marker. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Another Baltimore first down. First and 10.
From the red zone on first. Finds Woods. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here's Swift on second down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up third and 1.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. Here he is to throw. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Gray now on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Hand off to Jacobs to start the drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. They kick the running back in motion. Second down carry for Jones. And he will have the Lions first down, and they can start to celebrate now. This one's over.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go.
This is Jacobs running left. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
Second and 7.
So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Second down now, 7 to go.
Yes!
Going run again with Jacobs. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. So the Lions get the win on the road.